Stocks head for another set of records as rally continues. New York, AP, U.S. stocks moved broadly higher in early trading on Monday as investors extended a rally that puts the major indexes on track for another record-setting day. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was on pace to beat its record high close set in July. The S&P 500 index is aiming for its fourth record high in less than 2 weeks, and the Nasdaq was also set to beat the record it set on Friday. The rally follows a solid week of gains pushed by reassuring economic reports and corporate earnings. Friday's encouraging jobs report helped solidify Wall Street's view that a recession is unlikely. Corporate profits have been weaker than a year ago, but not as bad as Wall Street expected, and the US and China seem to be making progress on a resolution to their damaging trade war. Technology stocks led the broad gains and chipmakers were particularly strong. Intel rose 1.2% and Nvidia gained 1.7%. Bond yields rose and helped lift banks. Bank of America rose 1.4%. The yield on the 10-year Treasury note rose to 1.77% from 1.72% late Friday. Higher bond yields allow banks to charge more lucrative interest rates on mortgages and other loans. Utilities and real estate companies lagged the market as investors shifted away from safe play holdings and took on more risk. Wall Street has less to focus on this week following last week's steady flow of corporate results and economic reports. The U.S. government will release international trade data on Tuesday, and investors will keep a close watch on the latest service sector survey, also expected Tuesday. CVS will report its latest earnings on Wednesday, and Walt Disney will report its latest results on Thursday. Keeping score, the S&P 500 rose 0.5% as of 10 a.m. Eastern Time and was above its record close of 3,066.91 on Friday. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 139 points, or 0.5%, to 27,486 and on track to beat its record high set on July 15. The Nasdaq rose 0.6% and was also on track to beat its latest record set on Friday. The Russell 2000 index of smaller company stocks rose 0.5%. Pierce Under Armour plunged 14.7% following revelations its accounting practices have been under federal investigation for 2 years. The company confirmed that it has been cooperating with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission and the U.S. Department of Justice. Chipped Arches, McDonald's fell 2.1% after the fast food giant pushed out CEO Steve Easterbrook because he engaged in a consensual relationship with an employee in violation of company policy. He has been CEO since 2015. Overseas, European and Asian markets rose broadly. Japan's market was closed for a holiday. For more on this story, visit the news article link.